Can you guess what the main ingredient is in all of these? Hi, this is Mia, and today I want to talk about an ingredient that almost no one thinks about when they think about Korea: corn. It all started the day I discovered corn ice cream in Korea. I was at the convenience store in the middle of summer just looking for something cold. I picked up an ice cream, took a bite, and thought, wait, why does my dessert taste like popcorn? That was the moment I realized that corn in Korea was not just a side dish. But let's go back a bit. Corn was introduced in Korea around the 16th century via China, and since then it's been used in a bunch of traditional ways, some being different from what I used to know. I think the most visible type of corn would be 찰옥수수. It's a sweet corn that is also a bit sticky and glutinous. In Korea, you can find those in a convenience store or in a small stall near subway exits. I remember one evening after work, I was way too tired and too lazy to cook, and I was thinking of eating tteokbokki when I smelled the steamed corn and decided to try it. And it was not like the sweet yellow corn I grew up with. Apparently, from what I've seen, Korea has several varieties of 찰옥수수. People eat it steamed, roasted during winter at the market, or just like I did as a quick snack. Later, I also discovered something that was a little bit more unexpected for me, called 옥수수차, or corn tea. One day during lunch, I served some water in everyone's cup, like I would do in any restaurant. I thought it was just warm water. I drank it, and I was super surprised because it tasted like corn. Corn tea is made from the corn seed, but also corn silk, and you can drink it hot or cold. I learned that in Korea, some teas can be drank as water. So you have 옥수수차, but you also have 보리차, which is early tea, and 현미차, which is brown rice tea, being the other two. And then you have what I think is the most fun of all the tradition, 뻥튀기. The way it's done is you put the grain into a machine that looks like a cannon. And when you activate it, after a loud bang, you have your puff snack. It's the same idea as popcorn, but it has a different texture and a bit of different taste. So corn has been part of Korean tradition for a very long time, but it still doesn't really explain how we got the corn ice cream or the corn latte. I think the big shift started when other varieties of corn were imported and the influence of foreign recipes. After the Korean War, the United States played a big role in bringing corn, especially through aid and processed foods. Later, Japanese recipes and Western-style fast food added even more formats for corn. And then Korea did what Korea does the best. It adapted, it upgraded it, and it made it theirs. So now you get things like corn salad with mayo as a side dish, corn dog, corn ribs instead of fries, corn cheese on the side that is served at a Korean barbecue or as a side dish at a bar. And then, pizza. I remember one time, my Korean boss wanted to eat pizza and ordered a corn pizza for all of us. Not my first choice, but okay. So I was expecting this, but instead, we got that. It was a spicy pizza with corn ribs and shrimp. Don't ask me if I liked it. Don't ask me if I would order it again. But all this doesn't really explain why the corn ice cream, right? While doing some research about this subject, I discovered there is actually a real science behind it. Korea has someone nicknamed the Corn Doctor, Dr. Kim Soon-kwon, who spent decades researching and breeding more resilient varieties of corn, like the honey super sweet corn. This corn is so sweet that you can easily eat it raw, so the idea of corn as dessert makes even more sense. I think this is another reason why eating a corn ice cream seems like another normal ice cream flavor for most Koreans. This is why you can find corn lattes, corn cookies, corn scones, and corn ice cream. There is a lot of different other ways to eat corn in Korea. Corn being the perfect ingredient to snack everything salty or sweet. This is actually why I really enjoy being in Korea. When it comes to ingredients, there are no strict rules in Korea, like corn belongs here and not there. It's more like, okay, what else can we do with this ingredient? Now you tell me, what is the most surprising corn combination you ever seen? And which one would you try? Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe!